Yeah, really proud of the players, the coaching staff, training staff, university, administration. Right, took everybody to get this victory. Um, just really proud of the guys, and obviously a huge win just for the program. Really excited to get one in the win column versus those guys was important. Right, huge in recruiting, huge for the university, huge for these guys, and I just thought it took a lot of grit and a lot of mental toughness. Right, the way we played last week to come back and put on that kind of performance. So a lot of credit to those coaches in that room. They did a hell of a job. So credit to UTSA, Coach Traylor, his whole staff. That's a really good ball team. That's a really good team, and man, they're really good. Right, so it was a really good victory for us. I'm excited for us. Questions?
If you have something, Tyler, come on over. The mic's open. I love this anyway. Build the anticipation. Coach, you said take back Texas a lot. Explain what exactly that means to people who might not understand, and then what is it now that maybe you have taken back Texas?
Yeah, it means a lot to different people, and started off as a recruiting tool and talking about recruiting high school kids in Texas and recruiting players that maybe have gone to other states and other universities, come back to Texas, and then I think it's playing in interstate opponents. We played Rice last year and played Baylor last year, and now getting one versus UTSA. So that was really good, and so that's about it.
GJ, you've had success with transfer quarterbacks, and I'm curious, what are the things you found that help discover what their talents are, acclimate them to your offense, and have them ready to contribute right away?
Yeah, I think first off, Coach Leftwich does an unbelievable job coaching those guys, and we have a very thorough plan, and we take pride in evaluating quarterbacks, evaluating every position. But I think we do a really good job. I played the position at the highest level. I've seen a lot of really good guys do it. Mark Sanchez was here this week talking to the guys. I mean, first round draft pick, and I've seen what the best look like, and we got a really good one. I know that, and we've had a run of good quarterbacks here, and that'll continue.
Hey, GJ, congrats on the win. Question, if whenever you guys finally get the win over UTSA, where does this rank as far as benchmarks for this program? Be it with the year last year, the bowl win, and then finally getting that win over a rival right down the road.
Yeah.
These two programs get they get compared to each other a lot. How does it feel to finally come out?
Yeah, obviously this is just my second year here, so I think it's right up there with the bowl game and Baylor game. Just come off the top, but I think there was probably a little bit more juice for this one being a rivalry game, and just the way we played last year, we just didn't feel like we put our best game out there, best performance out there. So we've been working pretty much year round, and a lot of decisions went into tonight. It wasn't just what you saw out there. These coaches have been grinding on UTSA for a really long time, and really every recruiting move we made, every personnel decision we made was, hey, does this allow us to beat UTSA? I mean, it was a big game for us, and does this allow us to win a conference championship? And I think you'll see UTSA go out and have a really good year. That's a really good ball club, and so a lot goes into it. Yeah, I mean, we had a really good plan, and we have really good coaches and really good players, and so when it comes together, good things happen.
Right here, Coach. Can you talk about Lincoln Perry? Obviously didn't play last year because of injury. Kind of a long time coming from him. Can you just talk about him as the player, him as the man?
Yeah, really super proud of Lincoln. I know last year was really tough on him not getting to play, but man, he's a heck of a person, and it was really like the running back coach last year, and took that role and ran with it, never pouted, never doubted himself, and he's a captain on this team, and I love the way I thought it couldn't have been any better, him closing out the game on that touchdown run. I mean, he's just tough, man, and he's really good. He's really good. So super happy for Lincoln and everything he's about.
Coach, last week the defense had a lot of penalties. This week, completely different ball game. What went into kind of getting these guys prepared for UTSA?
Yeah, I give a lot of credit to the defensive coaches and the defensive leaders. we addressed it, and it's one thing to talk about it, but it's another thing to go out there and do it. So just really proud of the guys and the mental toughness and the discipline they showed. I just think last week was one of those just weird games. It's sometimes hard to get up for those games, and then when you kind of get in that lull and all that. So, man, just really proud of the defensive staff and those defensive players that, they put their mind to something and they went out there and accomplished it.
Coach, a lot of folks know that you have a close relationship with Coach Traylor. You spoke to what a win like this means to your program. For you personally, when you think about the emotions and how tight you are with him, what does it mean to you?
I love Coach Traylor. He's a mentor. He's a hell of a coach, hell of a person, hell of a dad, hell of a husband, and nothing will change. One of us had to lose today, and I lost last year, and we got him today. So I know it's tough for him. I know he's not feeling good, but I promise you this, those guys will bounce back and have a really good year.
Coach, the offense puts up 500 yards of offense. Just what was the plan to kind of attack this UTSA defense?
I think it started, we had to be able to run the ball, and I thought we were able to do that. And I thought Jordan played a really clean game. We knew we had to take our shots. We analyzed and got after that film last year. We probably watched that game more than any other and just really went to work this offseason on getting a really good game plan. And, like I said, credit to the offensive staff and Coach Leftwich and all those guys in there. They really went to work, and this one meant something to those guys.
What was the biggest adjustment you had to make against that UTSA defense comparing last year to this year?
Really, we just had to go out there and execute. We just didn't execute well enough. We kind of, I think, let the atmosphere get to us a little bit. We got hit early, and we weren't able to rebound. So I thought Jordan did an outstanding job getting the ball where it needed to be. And that's in this offense, if you can be a point guard and get the ball out on time and get the guys the rock and space, good things are going to happen.
Compared to last week, the blocking was on point. Obviously, we talked about penalties earlier. There was just it seemed like the offense was moving a lot better. Did you hold anything back last week to not put any film out for UTSA?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Specifically, like stuff in the middle. It seemed like you guys were working that.
Offensively, defensively, special teams in all three phases.
So a lot has been made about the sellout crowd today. Everybody says, "Oh, I feel a difference," but could you actually feel a difference in the stadium?
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. That was a big time atmosphere. The student section was rocking. That was a lot of fun. I can promise you that. That was a whole lot of fun.
In case we don't get a chance to visit with you before Thursday, just your thoughts on enjoying this one for as long as you can, and then the quick turnaround, and then you have a national TV audience and a Power 5 team coming in.
Yeah, we're going to enjoy this one and get to work tomorrow. Enjoy it tonight, and then we'll be up here early, getting ready. I want to thank Johnny and Natalie back there. I appreciate everything you've done for us. I promise you, we wouldn't have those guys out there and this complex and anything without you guys. So I really appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll love having you here.
Yeah, thank you.
Keep killing it.
Yeah, appreciate that.
One more right here, BJ.
Coach, could you also speak on the testament to the defense and how they performed today real quick?
Yeah, defense was lights out. We gave them, that last touchdown on the special teams. So we'll learn from that. But those defensive guys, like I said, they put a really good plan together, and the guys believe in their coaches, and they're tough, and they're physical, and just really proud of them, their mental and physical toughness. I thought it was on display today big time.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thanks.